Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome to the last part of my action figure collection video. So, before I get on with the actual video, I just want to recap. So, in part 1, we had a look at my Godzilla collection, part 2, Transformers, part 3, Sonic, and part 4, Jurassic Park, and part 5, the Papo dinosaurs here. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for that recap. These aren't really, well, it's not really well, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't. You'll see what I mean. So, we just walk on out here. And, yeah, this is the spare room, or, not the spare room, but this is where, a lot of things happen. This right here, this spot right here is where I make all of my videos. As you can see, I have all the other videos imported onto my computer here, so yeah. I have a Toshiba, in case you're curious, and to be honest, it sucks ass. But here's my backdrop right here. And in case you're curious how I made this, I used a software called AutoCAD. I made this during school, so yeah. It's pretty easy to learn, kind of, but yeah. Either way, I made that in school, so yeah. Right here we have this packaging for a Godzilla figure I was going to review today, because I was actually going to make an action figure review. And I actually was going to make one Tuesday. It's just that my camera was acting really weird Tuesday. And today, well, obvious reasons why I didn't, so yeah. So just so I don't have to show it in the review, here's the front of the packaging. Same as before with the other Bandai Creations figures that include the GMK Godzilla and the Space Godzilla and the Mecha Godzilla 2. And yeah, I think you get it. But on the back we have different figures, which is the Godzilla 1954 figure that I have reviewed already, the Burning Godzilla figure, the Rainbow Mothra, a version of Mothra that didn't appear in any of the films, Godzilla films, but you know, whatever, they made it into a Godzilla figure. And the Gigan. Now this figure pissed me off when I was a kid, but we'll get to that review and I'll explain why, but yeah. Either way, this is where all of the magic is made from my videos. These right here are my spotlights right here. And right here we have, oh, I just knocked something over. And right here we have the mascot himself, Dr. Billy Grant, who's, yeah, definitely the mascot for my channel, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it for that. Right here, it's just a small little dinosaur shelf right here. Or I have a couple shelves. But for this first shelf, we have a bunch of the Lego dinosaur molds right here. I actually had these when I was a kid. None of the sets survived, obviously, because I was a little kid when these came out, but either way, I still have the dinosaurs and they look pretty cool. And most of these are what the Lego Jurassic World sets are based off of. Except for that Triceratops. This line of dinosaur Lego sets are the only, those are the only times we're ever going to see this model for the Triceratops. Also, we got a couple of Coelophysis figures here. A T-Rex skeleton I got from when I was a little kid as well, in this little excavation kit. It's a giant block of dirt. You just dig through it and then you find all of the bones, and yeah. It can't stand at all, so I'm using this jar of thumbtacks. So, yeah. And here's just a painting that was just in here. And on top of it are the Lego Pteranodons. So, yeah. Anyway, on the second shelf, we have just a bunch of Safari Limited and Schleich and various other dinosaur figures here. We have the Safari Limited minifigures, and yeah. This figure keeps falling over because it's made out of rubber, so yeah. And we have a ton of books here, and movies and whatnot. This book right here, Dinosaur Art, this is a must-have. Actually, a lot of these are cool. In fact, most of the books you see here were given to me from my uncle for my 16th birthday, so yeah. But if you do want a dinosaur book, get this one. Because there's just such amazing art in that book, so yeah. And underneath here is just a bunch of random shit. I do plan on clearing all of this in that's where I plan on putting the Schleich figures, but for right now it's just a bunch of random shit. So, yeah. Anyway, right next to my review table, we have this this little Nintendo couple shelves here. I have a couple plushies here of Sonic, Yoshi, Charmander right there, Donkey Kong, and a Pikmin. In case you don't know, when I was younger, I loved Pikmin, and to be honest, I was a little too much into it. Not gonna explain why, but yeah, it was a bit of a mess. But yeah, either way, we have a couple of World of Nintendo figures here, a Donkey Kong and Yoshi amiibo, Toe Jam Earl for Sega Genesis, as well as Jurassic Park, a couple of Super Nintendo games that are Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, and Donkey Kong Country 2, and Super Mario 3. And if you're wondering why there are a couple of Sega Genesis games here, I'm not trying to collect old Nintendo games, but this is sort of a small little homage to a YouTube channel by the name of Pixel Brains, which I have brought up in the past, and I have said that they are my favorite YouTube channel of all time, so yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail. But I will link their channel in the description below, so definitely check them out if you haven't already, but yeah. Underneath right here we have all of my games, from Super Smash Bros. Melee to Super Mario Maker for the 3DS. I really wish I had it for the Wii U, but whatever. I still have other great games like Mario Kart 8 and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and yeah. And in case you don't know, the Donkey Kong Country series is my second favorite video game series of all time. And it's because of the YouTube channel Pixel Brains, so yeah. They actually introduced me to a lot of great games like Super Mario World, Toe Jam and Earl, and yeah. Either way, again, check out their channel. But below the games, you have more Pikmin right here. Again, these are from when I was a kid. I didn't go out of my way to order these recently. These are just from when I was a kid, so yeah. Again, I was way too into this game. And I would sell these plushies, but I do have a bit of nostalgia when it comes to these, so maybe not. There's a good chance I won't, but yeah, either way, they're just there right now. We have the tags underneath there, the box for the Yoshi amiibo, a little figure of Vixini, a couple Pokemon games, an old DS, and lastly, underneath here, we have the remains of a Donkey Kong amiibo box. And what's really cool is that this one is from Japan, so yeah. Anyway, that's it for my little Nintendo section. Right here, oh, you can see a little bit of me, but yeah, this is the TV that I use to play video games. Yeah, no, yeah. Whatever, anyway, yeah, that's a Wii right there. I don't really play it much, but I do have a lot of GameCube games I like to play, so there's that. We have a couple of other consoles right here. Up here we have the Disney's Dinosaur Carnotaurus figure that I have reviewed on the channel. And to end this off, we have a couple of Macho Man Randy Savage figures. Now, I'm not a fan of wrestling in the slightest, but I will say that Macho Man Randy Savage was a cool dude, so yeah. I think the guy's so cool, I go out of my way just to buy some of the figures, so yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's basically all of my collections I have, plus this miscellaneous stuff. Again, I do plan on clearing this so I could put the Schleich or Safari Limited figures down there, but yeah. Anyway, that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Zack out.